I'm here for athsvicTV at Lakeside Stadium in Albert Park for the 2011 Adidas All Schools Track and Field Championships, and joining me is two-time world champion over the 400 metre hurdles, Jana Pittman. Jana, thanks very much for speaking with us.
Thank you.
London is obviously the big focus for you. How are all the preparations and training coming along for that?
Really good, thanks. Obviously, I've been to a few Olympics now, but we're putting a lot of focus on London next year, and I'm ahead of my schedule, so fingers crossed everything goes straightforward from here.
I think it's probably fair to say a few things haven't gone your way in the past, and there have been a few disappointing campaigns for you previously, but there is a real air of positivity around you in the lead up to London. Is it fair to say that that's how you see things on your end?
Look, I've got a really good team around me, not saying that I haven't had in the past, but I think it's been a rocky road with injuries, and I've had to learn a lot about myself to sort of get the best out of my talent. And I think now we've really put in place something that's foolproof, and we're all equally keen to try and bring home the goods next year. So yes, I think it's a very positive environment, and it's certainly going to help me. Well, it certainly can't hurt.
Obviously there's been a bit of speculation as to what your plans are beyond London. Have you put much thought into that yourself at this point?
I've made a real solid plan, actually. I was contemplating retiring after London, but I'm just loving my athletics so much that I really would like to go on to Rio. I'm considering different sports, but at this stage athletics is still in my heart.
Oh, okay. Anything you can throw out there for us at this point?
Well, I think of Winter Olympics, bobsleigh, or potentially rowing or cycling, so just something that's not as injury prone with sport. But I think when it comes down to it, athletics is such a pure sport. It's something I've loved for so long, I'd find it very hard to change.
You've been one of our regulars here at the new facility at Lakeside. How are you finding the new track?
I love it. It's a bit windy at times, but realistically it's such a purpose-built facility for us, and we've had great access to it, so I certainly hope that a lot of good training sessions will come on here in the next couple of months.
It's almost a bit of a new era for athletics in Melbourne with the launch of the new stadium. Is there anything that you'd like to see happen as a result of that? People really taking advantage of the opportunity?
Well, I hope that this stadium will just become one like Olympic Park used to be, where a lot of records are set and it creates its own history. Right now it's fresh, and people are sad that it hasn't got the sort of famous era that have come through before. But we're a new sport and a new track, so hopefully we can come through and also produce great performances here. The
little fella's been spotted with you on a few occasions running around. Looking pretty good out there. How are his prospects down the track, do you think?
Oh, hey, I don't know. I don't mind what he does really, but he started little athletics here on a Sunday morning as well, which is a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
So yeah, he's keen. He's not as professional an athlete. Like, I'll give you an example. He ran the 70 metres and he came 8th out of 8. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind. Look, he's loving it, and that's what sport's about. And that's how I started little athletics. I didn't necessarily win everything. I just loved it.
And as mentioned, we are here for the Adidas All Schools. A lot of young up-and-coming stars out there among the competitors today. Any advice for them?
Well, look, I've been really impressed. One of the boys, particularly in the men's 100, ran 10.85, which is incredibly good, and one of the other young girls in my event almost broke 60 seconds in the hurdles. So I think realistically it's just take your time, be patient with yourself, and as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, then it's going to come more easily.
Jana Pittman, thanks very much for talking with me.
Pleasure.